I got a couple of his quotes right now. So if you haven't heard of Jim Rohn, please stay tuned for the rest of this video. Here's some of his quotes, and then go check out more of his videos. Welcome back to the Life Juice Podcast with me, HV Life Coach, where we talk about how to awaken, reset, and transform your mindset, habits, and life for more positive, ideal results. I think he's an amazing man. He helped a lot of people get rich, a lot of people get successful, change their lives, and I'm one of them. He helped transform my life completely. So, a quote that he got from Andrew Carnegie. He says, "No man can become rich without himself first enriching others. No man can become rich without himself first enriching others." And that's from Andrew Carnegie. But Jim Rohn, he always emphasized that, right? So he says, and I love that he emphasized other people's quotes, because it's like there's nothing new under the sun. Everything that can be made is already made by someone else. All we're gonna do is create a different rendition of it. But it's beautiful. It's this age's rendition of it. This is this age's version of it. It's this time for it, right? So let's make it ours. He said, "Profits are better than wages." If you like money, listen. Profits are better than wages. Wages make you an existing. Profits make you a fortune. So wages make you a living. Profits make you a fortune. Profits are better than wages. Wages make you a living. Profits make you a fortune. I'm gonna say that one more time. If you like money, profits are better than wages, because wages make you a living and profits make you a fortune. Someone's like, "What are profits?" Sales. Sales. When you sell something, you get the money you invested initially and the profit. If I buy 10 water bottles for like 10 cents a piece, that's $1 in total. I got 10 water bottles for $1, and I sell them each for $1. I now made 90 cents in profit per bottle. That's $9 in profit. Okay, he says, now it's fun to get up in the morning, not just getting up, but to go to work and pay rent, but to get up to go to work to make a fortune. Listen, somebody said, your whys are the reason why you change the things you do, right? They said, if you had to make $100 million in a year, how many of you can do it? Maybe like 5% of the hands raised, people in the room raised their hands. Like, maybe, possibly. But if the circumstances changed and they said, hey, you had to make $100 million at the end of this year, or every one of your friends and family dies, how many of you could do it? Almost everyone says, oh, I could do it. 100%, all the way. What changed? It wasn't the goal. It wasn't the objective. It wasn't who they are. It was the reason why. The reason why changed. They didn't want to see their families and friends die. So, if you could wake up in the morning and scroll with your family, like a scroll on social media, have time to relax, chill, just do whatever it is you want to do at your leisurely expense, then everyone in your family would die. All your friends would die because you chose to scroll. So you probably wouldn't be doing that if you knew that that was your end goal. If this is what was going to happen based off your actions, you wouldn't do this. But a lot of us are suffering and not changing our lives because we don't have that why, that reason why. Listen, it's fun to get up in the morning. It's fun to get up in the morning when you do what you love, not when you don't. You're not tired. You're just sick and tired of doing the same things you've been doing. Be real with yourself. Be real with me. Be real with everyone else. You don't want to do what you've been doing. That's why you're watching this video, so you can learn how to do something differently. All right, so now it's fun to get up in the morning, not just to pay rent, not just to go to work, but to get up and make a fortune. Your income is directly related to your philosophy, not to the economy. What you think, feel, and believe is exactly what you're going to get paid. If you don't think it's possible, if you don't believe it's possible, if you don't feel like it's possible, guess what? That's what you're going to receive. Your philosophy has to change, not the economy. Yo, it took me forever to process this information. Your philosophy has to change, not the economy. When I first heard it, it jolted my spirit immediately, but it took me forever to actually apply it. You don't just, they say knowledge is power, but that's not true. Knowledge is power when it's applied. Knowledge is only powerful when it's in application form. Knowledge is only powerful when you're actually doing something about it, with it, using it, leveraging it, not when you just have it in your mind, just thinking about it. I know something. What good is that? It's useless, right? It's only powerful when you use it for something. So he said, don't search for the exotic until you've discovered the basics. Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant. I'm not a basketball head, but Kobe Bryant was studied one day. Right? He had an interview, and the person came to him at like 7 o'clock in the morning, and they were like, "Oh my God, you're so sweaty." He's like, "Yeah," and they didn't realize that he had already done one workout session by the time that the interviewer came down the stairs. He already had his breakfast, already worked out, and he's getting ready for his second workout. While he's getting ready for his second workout, everyone on his team is starting up to wake up right now to start their first workout. So while they're starting their first workout, he's already got one done. Every day he already has one done before the rest of his team. So that's 7 workouts done by the end of the week ahead of his team. That's literally 52 workouts. I'm sorry, that's 365 workouts more at the end of the year than his team by 2 hours. So at the end of a year, he's already accomplished 365 more workouts than his team, only because he got up earlier to do a workout before anyone else did. And when he was doing his workout, his second workout, the interviewer asked him. He said, "Hey," asked him. He said, "Man, Kobe, you're one of the best players of all time, but when you're working out right now, you're just doing basic fundamentals. Why?" And he said, "If you want to become extraordinary," and I don't know what he said. I forget what he said. I'm paraphrasing right now. He said, "When you want to become extraordinary, you do the ordinary things extra amount of time, right? You can't get past to the expert level if you can't master the basics." So he says, "Don't search for the exotic until you've discovered the basics. Success is something you develop, something you attract, something you become. So the whole key to unlock the treasures is by becoming your own is by your own personal development. Success is something you develop, it's something you attract, it's something you become. So the whole key to unlock all the treasures is by your own personal development. Be a student, not a follower, but a student. Design your own personal life. Be your own person." A lot of people think that they have to have the life that they were given. They don't ever design their life. They don't ever write their story. What they do is they have a book that's blank, and people write in the book for them and tell them, "Hey, this is how you have to live your life. This is how your book has to be written. This is how your book has to be read." They don't realize they can just pick up the pen and write their own story. The book is blank. No one's writing it for you anymore if you don't want them to. It's up to you. You have to wake up and say, "Hey, give me that pen." That's you grabbing awareness. Say, "I'm gonna write my own story now." You are the book and the writer and the reader, but it's up to you to grab that pen. Don't let anyone write your story for you. Be a student, not a follower. Design your own personal life. Be your own person. Why? Why? Well, he said, and this is the one that hit me the most. He says, "We all must suffer one of two pains: the pain of discipline or the pain of regret." The pain of discipline or the pain of regret. So you don't have to pick up this pen right now and write your own story. You could just choose to let other people hold this pen your rest of your life and keep writing your story for you. Up to you. Up to you. But you're gonna either have the pain of suffering and regret, wishing you picked up that pen and you wrote your own story, or you're gonna have the pain of discipline, picking it up and actually writing with it, which takes a lot of effort and work. Can't even lie to you. But it's so worth it. It's so worth it. Now listen, what you become is much more valuable than what you get. What you become as you pursue this endeavor, as you pursue this goal, as you pursue this aim, as you pursue this life is so much more valuable, so much more important than what you actually receive from anyone or anything. Who you become along the journey is the best thing you'll ever receive. You'll transform yourself. And what you become, you attract. If you don't like this video, if you really don't like this video, comment in the videos down below. Let me know why. If you love this video, comment down below and tell me why. If you like this video, like it. Give me a like. Give me a subscription. If you want more videos like this, give me a subscription. Right? As always, stay blessed and stay beautiful. I'm H, your life coach, and this has been Life Jewels Podcast. Peace. Stay beautiful. Stay blessed.